Discussing some programs on list. Okay, so first of all we will see that we have done many programs on list, but these are the different type of manipulations. One is very simple, that is the sum of the elements in a list that can be calculated, okay, by but I'm using the functions now. Most of the programs we will do using the functions by function call. So here the function call occurs. What is happening out here? Okay, whatever items you will put in the list, that will be calculated and it will be find its sum. So once this has been done over here, you can see these are the numbers I have already initialized in the list, and that will be carried out. Okay, that will be carried out. The sum will be carried out. Some negative numbers are also there. So I'm just executing the module, and you will see that how this being taking place. So this is the sum of this one. This is 14 actually. So when this particular loop will be starting for x in items, that is the in is the association operator, and it will be keep on accumulating the sum into the variable do sum, and finally when the loop will be exhausted, in that case the do sum will be returned, it's the sum. So when we are passing the values through the sum list function, which is actually the argument that we are passing, it is actually getting the values from here and keep on adding and storing it into do sum, and finally the output has been printed. All right, that is the thing. So this program is also we have done before, but it is also a bit different style by using the function. So sum list here actually is a user defined function, and that has been done over here. You can see out here. So if you are changing the values over here, say any other values, if you are giving, say I will give 20, and here you are giving it say -11. Okay, so negative, positive, everything will be calculated from here. Fine. So the run module, you just do it and click on OK. So this particular program, if you are doing, so you can do one more program that it can be taken as an assignment to find out the sum of the negative numbers only from a list, or the positive number present in the list, or both the positive or negative number from the list separately. This can be done by using this particular program concept. Fine. So that is very important for you in order to do things. All right. So now after this program, so what we are coming out here, so it is for the terms are quite easy for you. In is an item, for is the loop that we are running and accumulating one by one. The values have been taken and it has been added and put it into do sum variable. Here I have seen you, because this is the addition augmented operator we have used out here, and here it is do sum equals to do sum plus x. So that means whatever value of x is coming, that will be stored into sum, will be stored into do sum. Suppose it is, if I first is -11, then first it is 0. So 0 plus -11 is -11 only, then 20 will come. Then with -11, 20 will be added. Okay, so it will come +9. Then again with the +9, -18 will be added, so it will be -9. And with -9 again, what will happen? 3 will be added. It will come as -6. And then with the -6, -5 will be added, so it will give you the output -11. So you see how manually I have calculated this one, and the same output -11 have been shown out here. This is called accumulation and storing. So this program also will help you to find out the negative number, sum of negative numbers, sum of positive numbers, and both the sums separately, at the addition of the positive number, addition of the negative number in the same program. So in this way, when you will get the concept, you try to develop some other program by using this concept, then you will see that number of programs will be multiplied and you will feel quite confident in order to build up a program. Now this is the very important program for you. And what does it do? Actually, you can see by its nature. Okay, what does it do? You will see that this is matchwords. I have taken one function and through which I have passed the string type data out here, and there is a counter has been taken which is counting how many words are there. So what this program will do, whatever values has been taken which is having length 2 or more than 2 and whose first and last letters are identical, means same, only those type of strings will be counted. How many such strings are present? Do you understand what I've said? Length is 2 or more than 2, and the string that has started with the same letter and ended also with the same letter. Okay, so it can be a string formed of number also. This is not a numeric value since it has been given in the single quote. So how many such types are there? One and one. This one is there, this one is also there, this is the third one, and this is the fourth one. Why is the fourth one? Okay, so there are four such strings are present. Manually we can found it, but how the logic has been done? First of all, length has been found out, which is greater than 1. That means what is happening? 2 or more than 2 has been supported. All right, now word 0 equals word minus 1, means if you're taking, this is the word 0, the first index of a string is what? First index of a string is, suppose, sorry, excuse me, I'm just running it, notepad. So what is the first index of a string? Anything that I have written, suppose welcome I have written, well, come ME. So what is the first string? This is the first index is actually is 0, and what is the last one? Last one is actually what? This is minus 1. Yes or no? So when we are checking out word 0 and word minus 1 is same, then the condition has been satisfied and counter is increasing by 1. And finally, when the loop has been exhausted, what happened? The CTR has been returned. The value of CTR will be returned. Fine. So that is the thing. So this is the logic. So how many conditions have been checked out here? Two conditions. One is the length of the word must be greater than must be 2 or more than 2, and the first word and first letter of the string and last letter of the string are identical. Okay, that this is the logic. So that's the thing. So whatever in the match words you will put such type of string, and counter is the one when the condition has been satisfied, it is counting how many such strings are available in the particular string. Okay, in the particular list. Okay, so when you are executing, so as per our manual calculation, it is coming 4. Let's see that what the program counts. Okay, so program is also counting the same thing, which is identical, which is giving you 4 as output. Okay, so that's, so it is, that is why this kind of logic also you need to build also. Okay, several other programs you can do by using this concept. Okay, so you can fit, you can do how many words from a list that starts with B, that also you can do, or starts with P, that also can be done by using this particular concept. So length is the function which is counting the length of the particular string. So for word in words, okay, for words in word, what the variable has been taken, the word 0, word in words. Words means that the argument that we have passed through it. Okay, that is the thing. So this program also is a good one. Okay, so and you implement it practically, you will understand it. So our last program today's array is actually, the thing is that, so duplicate item to be removed. I think previously I have demonstrated these programs to you also. I don't know whether you have noted it down or not. Each and every program are important because it gives us lot of concept. So it is removing the duplicate item. So here you can see two new things I have used out here. One is the set means, so you can, it's a kind of data type where you can store the values. Okay, that is a set actually. Loop items is a set type variable. Okay, and a set type object you can say, and here unique items is actually appended. Okay, append in X. If in unique items it is taking on the values. Okay, and the dupe items is adding the values into the set. So whatever duplicate items are there in the list, that will be removed. If X not in, this particular thing has been used, not in, if X is not in dupe items, okay, means it is checking with an element as checking the entire thing. So when it is so, then it is taking it into what, into unique items as well as it's as in dupe items also. If not in has been used out here, X not in. Okay, if X is in there, then what is happening, it is not adding. Okay, when it is not in, then it is adding. That is the main concept. You see out here all the duplicate values have been removed, because previously you can see out here 10 and 20 was appearing as a duplicate value. So that has been totally removed. That's why the not in operator is so important. So here you have learned the thing is that, and another important command is that add X. Okay, add means whenever you are using the set type of object, then you can use this add. All right, so like append is appending at the end of the list, and this is duplicate items is actually adding the adding it at the with the one by one, it is actually adding. Let's see once. Okay, run, and then we are executing this program once more. So the same thing, this particular line is not required, only if the particular thing you keep it out there. Okay, this can be removed also, because we have seen it, the same output can be generated. So it is maybe the unique items I thought I will also do, then I have done it, but you can remove it, that's not a problem. Okay, so run module if you do and clicking on OK, then what will happen, the same output is coming, so that is not required anymore. All right, so duplicate items add X means that if X is not appearing in the list anymore, In that case, you can add the value into the set data type, which is do by types, and this will continue as long as the X leaf is executing. All right. So these are the programs today for today's work, today's practical activity, and you must do it, implement it practically. All right. Thank you.